Yo.
Yeah, Courtney on the phone too. So she said, I was telling about, she was saying about the DR Horton. I was saying that too. But, you know, she said she had saw some over there. What did you say, Courtney?
I'm over here in Douglasville on the other side.
So what kind of incentives could I look at with purchasing with DR Horton, like a new property? Like,
you just have to talk to the agent. I mean, you know, I done sold DR Horton houses for 15 years. I mean, what, you know, you talking about as far as what, closing costs and all that stuff?
Yeah, closing costs and stuff like that.
Yeah. You already know I'm going there, but you know, I know most of the agents anyway, so you already know what time it is.
Alright, well cool, that's good info. Well, we'll give you some communities, because you know.
So yeah, just let me know. But then, like I said, I want y'all to go look at this one in Seven Hills.
The one in Dallas?
Yes, I'm telling that shit's nice as shit. I was gonna move. That shit's like a country club community. They got like two of them big ass Olympic size, like look like some shit at Whitehorse.
Alright.
I mean, it's good for kids and stuff. It's a nice big neighborhood, good school system or whatever, you know.
Alright, I'll check it out. At least I'll check it out. Let me call this other agent, and I'm gonna call you right back, my homeboy.
Do what?
Let me call my homeboy real quick. I'm gonna call you right back.
So like what I'll do is I'll write down all the addresses of the tax deed delinquent properties, and then I'll drive by the neighborhoods. Like I'll drive by them, you know, get a feel for the neighborhood and start picking out which ones like I want to actually bid on when the auction comes.
Yeah.
So that way, the day of the auction, I already know like I'm getting this one and that one,
Right.
and I'll just be sitting there and waiting to bid on it.
Maybe I can go to the auction and just bring hard cash and get it over with.
Well, yeah, so the thing about the auctions that you can't bring cash, it's got to be money orders.
Okay.
So since you don't know like what your ending bid is gonna be on, then I'll be like, fuck it, just bring a whole bunch of money orders in $500 increments. So bring like $5,000 in money orders, all $500 whatever. So that way, you know, it's just easier to kind of pay for it or whatever.
All right, I'm gonna get that off. I'm gonna get that date on the calendar.
Yeah, June 2nd, 9 a.m. to I think it ends at 4.
We're gonna be on church steps or like what?
Yeah, it's gonna be on the county steps. And so we gonna dress just like we dressing now, t-shirts, sweatpants, looking like we don't know what's going on. Like we just there, you know.
Right.
And we gonna bid on some stuff that nobody even know why they bidding on it.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? Get there like 40 minutes earlier, kind of.
Yo.
Hey, I'm gonna send you this list I just sent to Courtney. Hold on.
Okay.
I know you. What you got going on?
Nothing, I'm good. I'm free. Just gotta make a couple phone calls.
Yeah, I got you. This is Paul. The one that you talking about over there, those houses, gonna be mainly basement lots and shit's gonna be 350 in the falls. So I said, oh, this is about 52 houses on it. This is Paul.
Okay, and they come with basements or no?
No, some of them might be basement, but you already know what's getting that price under 300,000 in the cost space. Well, if you go, I told you my homeboy just got one that was 318 on basement.
Okay.
But you already know 300,000. It's gonna be about 30 to 40 grand to add a basement.
All right, I'm about to look at the list. I'm gonna look at the list right now.
This is my boss.
And I told her that yeah, they're her 5 top houses, whatever. I told her to send you too. But hold on, let me send this. I mean, I know you can pull up the same shit. I'm just sending you the list I sent to her.
Okay. I'm about to look.
Alright, and she said she's gonna be, I guess, we probably from the dollar around 1:30 to 2 o'clock, and we'll just link up and we'll go from there.
Let's do it.
Okay, alright.
I met you when I first came to Atlanta. And I came in the Furious Styles or whatever. That's in Midtown, right?
Yeah. It's Midtown location.
Yeah, so I was in there. And hey, you know the crazy thing is that when you trying to find a barber for the first time, you got, man, I hope I get the right person, man. I don't want somebody to like mess my hair up. So it's like a gamble. You like, man.
Yeah, man. I get that all the time, man. It's crazy though, man. Cause man, in Atlanta, man, we got a lot of dope barbers, man. But it's been one of those things, though.
How you get in the cut of her? Like, how you figure out that's the route you want to go?
Well, man, really tell you the truth, man, I really didn't even know I really was gonna be doing this. I kind of started out cutting hair, man, when I was just like a teenager, you know what I'm saying? Wanted to keep gas in my car, you know, so I was cutting a lot of my buddies and stuff like that. And I didn't really know it was so much of a big thing in Atlanta, man. As I got older, I kind of started going to a lot of hair shows and stuff like that, you know, and I started being around different other people. You know, I'm always getting my hair cut and stuff, you know, as a kid and growing up. So I was always kind of fascinated with it. And then, you know, like I said, man, I guess I just went about getting in trouble and going in and out of certain situations. And I was working at jobs and wasn't good at it, so I was losing the jobs here and there. And then something just clicked with me, like, man, let me just try Barber and see how far that'll take me, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't so much as succeeding in everything else, but I was always good at cutting hair, you see what I'm saying? So I just kind of went with it, met a lot of couple of people, man, and shit, here I am.
A lot of people don't know, and they're like, you make a lot of money cutting hair.
Man.
Shit. A lot of men cutting hair.
Man, you make just as much money as a doctor and a lawyer, man. You know? And it's just one of those situations where sometimes you can be, you know, in different places, and barbers and stuff can get kind of like a bad name due to you having a bad experience from somewhere else. You see what I'm saying? But man, when you get around good individuals, you know, that kind of take pride in their craft and the stuff that they do, you know, you'll always be able to grow and kind of learn from those situations. So yeah, that was a blessing for me, man, to be able to be around great barbers to really actually learn the ins and outs in the game of it. And when I enrolled for like the online class, right, it was, I guess, starting out in wholesaling. Something like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like wholesaling is usually like the first step that a lot of investors use. It don't gotta be the only step, but it's the most common one because it doesn't really take a lot of money. Well, it doesn't take any money for real.
Right. That's what people saying. Like, you don't need no money or nothing to start up in it. So I'm like, okay. That had kind of had my ears open right there, but you know, with you being hands-on and walking through, I think that's a better, more experience.
Yeah, I mean, the reason why I'm not really a fan of courses is because, like, you kind of still on your own. Like, yeah, you got the course, you're getting the information, but you don't really know how to execute it, so you're still kind of trying to figure it on your own.
Right.
So, like, what I do with my clients is that, like, I hold their hand through it. Like, I don't have any courses. Like, I deal with you in person, face-to-face. No matter what city you in the country, I'll fly out to you. Okay. I get you a broker. I got a mortgage lender that I go through named Matello K-Man. He's out of New York, actually.
Oh, really?
With a Loan Depot.
Right.
And so I get all my clients financed through him. We probably got like $3 million in financing over the last like 7 months for like 5 people.
And do you have to have like a certain credit about to get these?
Well, to get a mortgage, you know, your credit score can be as low as a 580.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. Now, your interest rate may not be the best because that's not a good credit score.
Right.
But if you got like a 640, you're decent. A 640 credit score, you want to have at least 2 years of taxes filed, and then they'll just want to see like your bank statements, and that's really all you really need to get a pre-approval.
Okay.
What about if you wanted to get into like rental properties?
Yeah, it's the same thing. So like you can use your mortgage and buy a rental property. It don't gotta be a house or a condo.
Or don't?
Yeah, and I always tell people your first property should never be a house or a condo. It should always be something that's got at least 2 units in it.
Right.
So that way when you rent them out, the rent from your tenants is paying your mortgage.
Right.
And then anything that's extra that goes in your pocket, that's your profit.
Right.
So your tenants is paying that mortgage for you. You got that asset under your belt. 6 months, if the value goes up, you can refinance, get a HELOC or pull some cash out of it and go buy more property.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you don't necessarily have to know wholesaling or know like all these super complex real estate strategies. You could just do the simple, I'm gonna just get an FHA mortgage, buy a multifamily property, tenants pay my mortgage. After 6 months, you refinance out of that FHA mortgage into a conventional loan, and then you can go apply for another FHA mortgage and do the same thing.
Okay, yeah, then you can just keep
And just keep
repeating
doing
that.
it, yeah.
You can just keep repeating
Yeah.
it.
Well,
Yeah,
not
so
because
that's what I
but
did.
you know, the main thing be people credit trying to get FHA.
Well, no, because FHA is for low credit scores. So you can get an FHA loan with a 580 credit score.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Your interest is not going to be the best though, but yeah, you can get
Well,
one.
that's what I'm saying. That's what scares a lot of people.
So the thing about me is that when it comes to high interest rates, there's two ways you can look at it. I personally don't care what the interest rate is if the property I'm buying has an annual interest that's higher than what I'm paying.
So can you elaborate on it?
Example. Let's say your interest rate on your mortgage is 5%, which is bad. That's a high interest rate, right?
Right.
But I buy a 4-family that's giving me a 17% annual interest rate. I'm making 12%.
Okay, gotcha.
So shit, fuck that 5%.
Right.
I'm making 12.
Yeah.
So if you look at it like that, you'll find more deals because you won't necessarily look at how expensive the money is. You're gonna look at how much you're gonna be making on it.
Oh man, trying to still figure out.
Yeah.
What to go.
Like you explained to me, basically $3,500 every $100,000.
Yes, sir.
I remember the same thing. Yeah, $3,500 for every $100,000. It's basically your down payment.
Yeah. So I just walk people through it from start to finish, from getting you approved for the mortgage, finding you a real estate agent that's for real gonna help you find some good deals, and then just walking you through the whole closing process, whether it's finding an inspector for the inspection, the appraisal. Typically, the bank is gonna use their own appraiser, but some lenders, they let you bring your own appraisal or whatever. But I just walk you through that first deal from start to finish so that you see it. So now, if I can hold your hand through it, you can do it on your own the second time.
Right.
Because I didn't tell you how to do it. I showed you how to do it, and I walked you through it, the whole process.
Well, what about showing somebody who already got their first property, their first personal property, is trying to get into real estate to make money?
Got you. So depends on when you got it. If it's been longer than 6 months, you can refinance out of that FHA to a conventional loan, and then you can go use your FHA again to go buy an investment property. But it takes, it has to be within 6 months.
More 6 months or better?
No, so you have to. You can't refinance until at least 6 months has passed.
Gotcha. So
Well,
you got
6
a lot of
months
people
is you
fall in that
purchased
category.
Yep.
Okay.
Like if you made the mistake and you bought your first property with the FHA loan,
Right.
and it was your personal property that you living in, and there's no other units, then you gotta wait 6 months so you can refinance out of that. Which is, it's not a long time.
Right.
I've just seen that the people that have paid me to help them have had more success with that than as opposed to you have like an online course where you gotta log into and watch videos and stuff.
Shit, I would rather too. I'd rather be hands-on. I'd rather somebody would be hands-on with me, man.
It's more personal.
You know what I'm saying?
And then I only take on like 10 clients a year. So that way, I'm not dealing with 50 people and I can't really help you because I got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can really
For sure. No more than 10 people a year.
Right.
I'm talking to each of them 3-4 times a week. So I can handle that. If I got 50 people, I can't talk to you 4 times a week.
Yeah.
And you gonna be mad that you paid me and you ain't even talking to me and you ain't getting no.
And you told them phone.
Yeah.
All that type of shit.
And just kind of like just building my own inside team. Like we got Derek to be a licensed real estate agent in Georgia. He an agent.
Right.
Yeah, so if you want to see any properties in Georgia, anywhere in the state of Georgia, that's my man right there. He'll get you in.
So how do is that's a course I have to go through to get in that, or is it?
Wait, if you want to be a real estate agent?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you don't need to do that for yourself if you don't want to.
Okay.
But just because, I'm in the business of consulting, I want to make sure that every part of the process is in my control or somebody that works with me so I know the quality of service you're going to be getting.
Okay.
And I know it can happen quick. So I could just reach out to a real estate agent I don't know and say, yo, I need to see this property. It could take them a week or 2 weeks to get back to me. Whereas my partner, a real estate agent, I just send him a text like, yo, I'm trying to get into this property tomorrow. He's like, all right, meet me there at 10 a.m.
Right.
And we in it. So you kind of want to build your own team with people that you know how they work and y'all working together. It's a lot smoother. It's a lot faster.
Right.
You know, I'm not gonna send you to a million banks. I'm gonna say, yo, hit my mortgage guy. Anybody I send, he's gonna get you a pre-approval in 24 hours. So in 24 hours of running your credit, looking at your bank statements and all that stuff, pre-approval, and we've never got, I think the lowest we got somebody was $472,000. It's the lowest. So, I mean, yeah, when you buy a multifamily, it's enough to get the job done.
Right.
It can be more though, especially in
that's what
Atlanta.
I want to purchase.
Exactly.
Yeah, mini duplex or something first.
Duplex, triplex.
Yeah, give me one of those first so I can get cash flow coming in.
So I was saying, how do you find those properties that you want to
Eventually look to
Buy, basically.
yeah, to buy and rent out.
Yeah. So it's a couple ways. The easiest way is if you have a real estate agent, they can check what's called the MLS. So the MLS is just a portal that has all properties that are on market that the owners are openly trying to sell.
Okay.
And it's, you can access it from your computer, your phone, and you can see. Only problem with that is that the MLS really only has about 30% of what's available on there. So there may be a lot of good deals that you can't see that you're missing out on. So one of the things that we do is we use a portal called realestatedealsystem.com, and I can just type in a zip code or a city, and then I go to the filter and I say, look, I only want to see 3 units or 4 units. It's gonna bring up every single property in that entire city.
Oh yeah?
And the names of the owners, their addresses, and their contact information. And then I just reach out to all of them and say, yo, we're looking for whatever. Would you consider selling your property?
Right.
Some say no, because some people may not be trying to sell. Some say yeah. Some people never thought of selling their property until you reached out to them.
Right.
And so that's what the MLS doesn't show you.
RealestateDealSystem.com, the #1 resource for all real estate professionals. Whether you're looking for more clients to help purchase their first home, a landlord looking for off-market apartment buildings to buy, or you're an investor building homes from the ground up and you need to find land at a great price, RealestateDealSystem.com is the only place you should be going to find your real estate leads. RealestateDealSystem.com, made for real estate agents and real estate investors. Get your free trial now at RealestateDealSystem.com.